Engine is basically stock.
What's up everybody and welcome to the 402 crew. On this week's episode we're going to be taking a look at this 320 kilowatt 7R taking on the blacktop and see what she can do. Rishi, welcome to the 402 crew, man. Thank you so much for coming.
Awesome to be here. Thank you.
Man, your car looks insane.
Thank you.
I don't even know where to start, bro, but this thing looks nuts.
Yeah, it's the color that mainly gives it that beautiful look. It's not a very common 7R color.
Absolutely, man. And I think just it's the small details, but let's get into it, right?
Sure.
So this car is obviously not standard. When you started it up, I could hear there was something going on under the hood. So let's start with the engine. What do you got running under the hood?
Engine is basically stock. It's got all the mods around it. It's got the R600 intake. It's got a big turbo, nice ball bearing turbo. It's got all the other bells and whistles, you know, the intercoolers, everything that goes around motor that makes it run well. Let's put it that way.
Awesome.
And, otherwise, it's stock. You know, stock motor, stock box. It's just got software, a little bit of a coilover suspension, and some nice 19-inch wheels.
19-inch wheels. So let's get on to that, right? So obviously you haven't just worked the engine, you've done something on the outside, and then obviously the paint job. So let's start with the mods outside and then end on that paint job. Just take us through that.
Okay, mods on the outside. Well, it's got 19-inch work wheels, narrows and wides. They say it doesn't work, but trust me, it does. It's got a full exhaust system and no back box, so that's the reason why it sounds so loud. Other than that, just your normal suspension. It's got a set of forget the name, but some coilies on there, and paint work. I was actually a couple of months back, or about a month ago, I was driving on the highway and I got hit by some stones and it patched up the whole left-hand side of the vehicle, so I sent it in for a full-on respray, and yeah, this is what I did. I debadged the grille, you know, closed up the bumper, and blacked out everything else that I could find.
That is sick, man. So I mean, a lot of people go for a wrap, but you went for paint.
Paint, yeah.
Are you old school?
I'm old school.
Nice, I love it.
Old school.
Well, today we're going to be taking your car onto the track and getting it on the blacktop, getting it up against some really fast cars. What are you looking to get out of the car on the quarter mile?
Look, if I could break into, you know, early 11s, that would be nice. The car's been, it's had its moments. You know, it comes and it goes. It wasn't very consistent, but now we seem to have got it right. It seems to be running, you know, properly. It seems to be running strong. So hopefully we'll get there today.
Awesome. Well, Rishi, thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait to see this car on the track.
Awesome.
Let's get to it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so guys, full disclosure. I think we forgot to mention that this is one very special 7R packing some serious heat. You know, this guy kept saying it's stock, but it's packing some serious heat. And I think, you know, a much better competition would have been something like an M4 comp. But, you know, we get what we get, and I take my hat off to the M440i for, you know, showing up, laying down the rubber and giving it everything it had on the blacktop. And that's what it's all about. So from me, that is it. But I want to say before we close, we have heard all the we've read all the comments rather, we've seen all the feedback, And next season is gonna be bigger and better and more racing. Less talking, less about, you know, the people and the cars, and more about racing. So you're going to see a lot more racing next season. And thank you so much for the feedback as well. Thank you for the comments. That's what keeps the channel going. So I can't wait to see you next season. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. That's it from the 402 crew signing out. Let's go!